In this video, I'm going to be ranking the top 10 best free cards right now in NBA 2K25 My Team that you guys can obtain this season for free or in previous seasons as well for completely free, and just go over who I think are the top 10 best free cards right now in my team. But let me know in the comment section down below what free cards you guys currently have on your squad and which cards you guys think are the best that are completely free. Now 2K doesn't really release free cards like they have in past My Teams, like 2K23, 2K22, obviously even previous years as well, but there's not a whole plethora of free cards like there used to be. Like in game mode rewards, there's no moments cards, there's not a lot of, spotlight sims and stuff that you can get cards for completely free besides the festival event. But I'm not really counting those cards as free because you could exchange those pieces if you wanted to for actually MT in the past two seasons, or in the past two festivals I should say. So I'm not counting any of the festival cards as free cards, but if you wanted to, obviously a lot of those cards are some of the best cards in this game. So starting off here with the 10th best free card in my personal opinion is going to be last season, one of the level up rewards, I think it was level 30, was this Galaxy Opal Sabonis. And honestly, he's not a great card, but again, there's not too many amazing free cards in this game. I think number 10 is a fair spot for him. He's 7'3" at the center position, 7'7" wingspan. The thing about this card is he would be really good if he was faster of a card. He's only got 50 speed and 59 agility, so in my opinion, it's really hard to rank a card that high with that low speed and agility, but he does have good height, good wingspan, and a great player model at the center position. He's also got really good passing stats. I mean, Arvydas Sabonis is one of the best passers of all time when we're talking about big man, so it kind of makes sense there. Defensively, he's going to be good on the interior, but he's going to be horrible if he gets switched out onto the perimeter, having to guard any guards because of that 42 perimeter and also being extremely slow. So there's not much great about this card. The jump shot's decent, the size is good, but other than that, I don't think this card is really that usable. Number 9, I do have the Pink Diamond Robert Williams III, and a little bit confusing because I thought he was a dark matter card earlier in the season, but it turns out he's actually just a pink diamond, and he's only 6'9" at power forward. He does have a 7'1" wingspan, but he's a little bit undersized for that power forward position. But for a pink diamond card, his stats are really good. Like, his defense is off the charts amazing, stats and badges wise, like tons of really good Hall of Fame defensive badges. The finishing is really good with a 95 driving dunk, 95 standing dunk. The athleticism stats are really good as well. 92 speed, 94 agility, 97 vertical, 92 strength. Like, this card is really good on paper. The flaws about this card though is being undersized at power forward and also only having like a 73 ball with like an okay jump shot at best. It's definitely not a great release, but it's also not like horrible as well. So it's a bit confusing with Robert Williams because, he can be good on paper and he does look like a solid card, especially for being a pink diamond. But in game, I do think there's a lot better of free cards right now in my team. Number 8, I do have the Galaxy Opal Kuzma. I don't think he's currently still available. Now, he might be, and I could be completely wrong, but you were able to earn this card from the Myteam mobile sort of spotlight sims. I think that's what they were calling it. So you can only earn this card from playing Myteam mobile, not by playing on like the console, which is a little bit weird. I kind of wish they dropped like a spotlight sims on the console. They usually do every single year, and I don't think we've got one so far yet in 2K25 My Team. So a little bit concerning there when it comes to spotlight sims and getting tons of free cards. But this Kuzma is really good, so if you guys did play on mobile, I don't know if you can still earn this card, but you were able to earn him some point in season 5. I think it was around that halfway point in season 5. They did drop the spotlight sims on mobile, but he is a really good small forward, 6'9" at the small forward position, 7-foot wingspan. I do think he has a very solid jump shot with his release on very quick. His dribble sigs aren't the greatest, so that's kind of the big flaw about Kuzma, but I think for a free card, he is definitely very solid. Number 7 is going to be Galaxy Opal McAdoo. He was the domination prize for season number 5, and he is really good at power forward. Again, just like Robert Williams, a bit undersized, only being 6'9" at power forward with a 7'1" wingspan. But he does make up for it with his defense. Like, his stats are really good. If this card was like 7 foot at power forward, he would seriously be one of the better power forwards in this game. But height does matter quite a bit, especially when you're talking about the big man, the power forwards, and the centers of this game. The thing about this card is his jump shot's good. It's not amazing, but it's definitely a solid jump shot. The dribble zigs again are okay, but they're anything spectacular. But this card really good on paper, and I do think is one of the better free cards right now in my team. Number 6 is going to be the level 30 prize for season 6, and that's going to be Dark Matter Grant Hill. You can get this card for completely free once you get to level 30 right now in season 6. He's a 6'8" shooting guard, 7-foot wingspan. That's a really good height and wingspan for the shooting guard position. Like, that's definitely the big perk and the big kind of like upside to Grant Hill is definitely his size at the shooting guard position, and you can also run him at small forward if you really want to. The thing about this card is like his stats are solid across the board. Like he's a dark matter card, so really good stats and badges across the board. The thing about his jump shot is, to me, I find it very inconsistent. I think it can be a good jump shot. You just have to really get the timing down and really understand his release points and just his timing, but I don't think it's like the greatest of jump shot to use. I think there's a lot of cards on this list we'll talk about that have better jump shots, but I do think like Grant Hill is a good tall shooting guard. Maybe not as good as I hoped he would be, but I still think he's very good as one of the better free cards right now in my team. Halfway into the list here at number 5, I do have the domination reward for season number 6, and that is going to be the free Jalen Williams. He is so good at the shooting guard position. He's got, you know, he's only 6'5" a shooting guard, so definitely undersized there, but also has a 7'2" wingspan. That really makes this card feel like a bigger player model in game. Like he seems a little bit more like 6'6" or maybe 6'7", which is not a bad height for the shooting guard position. His defense is great. His stats and badges are great. I think his jump shot is good. It's not like my favorite release in the game, but it's definitely good. I like the Darius Garland dribble style in this card. It helps him dribble a lot. I think his dribble sigs are solid. They're actually pretty good. His movement is good. I like his jump shot. I think he plays good defense. I think overall, when we're talking about free cards, I do think J-Dub is a very good option. Number 4 is going to be Galaxy Opal D-Rob, and I know this card was obtainable in season 3, so that was quite a while ago. And I put the wrong D-Rob. I meant to put this D-Rob because I'm not counting the Pro Pass version, you know, from the level 40 cards, because obviously we'll talk about some level 40s here in a second, you know, in the past couple seasons. But yeah, like I'm not going to put the Pro Pass version of D-Rob or Brandon Roy, for example, that we'll talk about here in a second, because it's like those cards technically aren't free because you have to buy the Pro Pass. Even though, yes, if you guys did buy the Pro Pass for David Robinson, this Pro Pass version is obviously better than just the standard Galaxy Opal. So, you know, for example, if you want to talk about Brandon Roy, right, as well, if you got the Pro Pass version, definitely say the Pro Pass is better and use the Pro Pass card, but we can't really consider those cards to be completely free when you had to buy the Pro Pass to obtain them. But I do think David Robinson, the free version of him in level 40 from season 3, is still the 4th best free card in this game. He's 7'1" at center, 7'5" wingspan. The stats are really good, like defensively, 97 block, 97 interior defense. If this card were to come out today as a Galaxy Opal, you know, if he had a faster jump shot, he would actually be a really good center card. But this card came out a while ago, all the way back November 29th. So the fact that he's still very playable to this day, like a lot of people I match up against Showdown are still rocking this card and having a lot of success with. Number 3, though, I do have Dark Matter Moses Malone, and if you guys watched my best cards tier list, I know everybody was like kind of, you know, hating on me in the comments for ranking this card too low, and I will say I did rank him a little bit too low. I had him in D tier. I would probably move him up to like maybe C or B tier after using this card a little bit more and kind of just, you know, really looking at how good he is, because he is one of the best cards in this game, especially for being free. Like he's got a really good jump shot. You know, his dribble sigs are good for a big man card. His stats and his badges are ridiculously good. To me, I think he's like a better version of Bob McAdoo. That's kind of my like comparison for Moses Malone, but I do think he's a very good free card. And I just wanted to say, if you guys watched that tier list and you guys were one of the people that were hating on me for that, I do apologize. I did rank him too low. I think Moses is really good. I was not trying to hate on Moses Malone. But number 2 is going to be the level 40 for season number 5 that we just had, which was Brandon Roy. And again, I would use the Pro Pass version if you could. If you got him with the Pro Pass, definitely use him. But if not, if you just got the level 40 Brandon Roy for completely free, he's still a very good shooting guard option. Now, he doesn't have his jump shot very quick. He doesn't have the... What dribble style was it? Was it the De'Aaron Fox? He doesn't have the De'Aaron Fox dribble style. There might be some other dribble sigs he doesn't have as well, but I do believe it was just the De'Aaron Fox dribble style and the very quick jump shot. Compared to the quick jump shot, that's pretty much the only difference between the two Brandon Roy cards, but this card is still very good at the shooting guard position. And then, of course, guys, at number 1 is going to be the free 100 overall Tim Duncan. Now, I will say, the Pro Pass 100 overall Tim Duncan is the best card in this game. Without a doubt, in my opinion, this card is ridiculously good. So again, if you guys are buying the Pro Pass this season in season number 6, obviously use this card over the free version because there is quite a big of a difference. But again, still as a free card, a 100 overall, he is still elite at the power forward position and is by far the best free card right now in my team. So let me know in the comment section down below what free cards you guys like, what free cards you guys rocking on your squad. Maybe are you guys grinding for in season number 6, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.